Nicotine is the colourless, oily compound contained in tobacco that addicts smokers. It's a deadly poison and it's sold commercially as an insecticide. If you were to inject the nicotine content of just one cigarette into a vein, it would kill you. Every puff on a cigarette delivers to the brain via the lungs a small dose of nicotine that acts faster than a dose of heroin injected into a vein. Nicotine is a quick-acting drug, and levels in the bloodstream fall by about 50% 2 hours after extinguishing a cigarette. This is why most smokers average about 20 a day. As nicotine leaves the body, you experience an empty, insecure feeling, a tenseness or edginess, which I'll refer to as the itch. Smokers believe they only suffer withdrawal symptoms when they try to quit. On the contrary, they suffer them all their smoking lives. Just as we only know hunger for food as I want or need to eat, so we only know the itch as I want or need a cigarette. Most smokers can remember their first cigarette was foul. But by smoking that cigarette, you have now put a highly addictive drug into your body, and a disagreeable little character takes up residence inside you. Let's call it the little monster. This is the first of several factors that reduce a smoker's level of well-being throughout their lives. Here's a barometer showing your well-being. When you're having a great day, you're up here. When it's a terrible day, you're down here. Let's assume that when you smoke your very first cigarette, you're having a good day. Once you extinguish the cigarette, you start to experience the itch, an almost imperceptible, empty, insecure feeling, which smokers only know as, I need something to do with my hands, or I want or need a cigarette. This is in fact nicotine withdrawal. It's the little monster inside your body demanding to be fed. And your well-being drops to a lower level. If you light another cigarette within that withdrawal period, the empty, insecure feeling is immediately replaced by a feeling of satisfaction and confidence. This is not an illusion. You will actually feel more relaxed or less stressed than you did a moment before, because you have now replaced the nicotine and fed the little monster. Your level of well-being will immediately go up. The second cigarette tastes just as foul as the first, and you'll remain convinced that you could never get hooked, but you've taken the bait. What you've actually enjoyed is trying to get back to the level of well-being you had as a non-smoker. This simple confidence trick is what hooks all smokers.